is a Sagittarius Sun, and it really shows, because Sagittarius is the sign of a wild heart, a sharp mind, and also an eternal seeker, always looking for more knowledge. The sign of Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the planet that makes everything bigger. And this energy fuels Taylor's instinct to dream bigger, think bigger, and to speak louder. At the same time, she's a songwriter, like you were saying before, that she writes most of her own songs, but she's so much more than that. She's a storyteller, and her lyrics often feel like arrows, like dipped in precision, aimed, but also dabbed with poetry at the same time. And this solar placement explains so much about her bold reinventions, her craving for meaning, and her refusal to stay in one creative box, because Sagittarius is, you cannot put them in a box. Like, they need to always like be free and to explore.
She's such a Sagittarius at her core, and like a true Sagittarius, she can't stay still for long. And it makes her a restless explorer. She moves through genres. You know, she went from country, from her albums Taylor Swift, Fearless, and Speak Now, to country pop from her album Red, then some synth pop from her album 1989. Then she got into a darker electric pop from her album Reputation. Then she did sweet bubblegum pop from her album Lover. And then she moved to indie folk from her albums Folklore and Evermore. Then she did dreamy pop from her album Midnights. And then to her latest Tortured Poets department, the poetic alternative pop. Like, this girl, she cannot do the same thing over and over again. She has to have that restless vibe of a Sagittarius, journeying through the genres. And I think that's something so special about her evolution. It's kind of wild, and yet everything seemed to align so seamlessly when you listen to her whole discography. It all sounds like Taylor Swift.